Y'all give me a thumbs up when you're ready, please. LTX, good. This is the last weekend. I think everybody has off before we start back the new year in full force tomorrow. I think yesterday afternoon, Saturday, most people were either watching a football game or enjoying their family, but that's not our deputies. That's not what happens in Richland County when our deputies are at work. I'm going to go over two different cases that happened yesterday afternoon and yesterday evening. I think just demonstrates the danger that our deputies face every single day, but also just what goes on in our community. With shootings, I've talked many times about guns, how guns going to get somebody either in prison or in the cemetery. Yesterday we was fortunate we had someone shot, another young person shot. Do not believe he's going to make it to the cemetery, which is a good thing. And those are responsible for the shooting. We're on their track right now, and hopefully we'll have them in jail pretty soon. But just kind of a bad way to start off the new year. First incident happened on Alcott Drive yesterday afternoon around 5:40. We're going to play you a audio of ShotSpotter, which is the program that we have that can detect firearm shots, lets us know immediately what they are. These are not fireworks. What you're going to hear are guns being shot, and you're going to hear multiple shots. You have two different audios we'll play. First one I think is around 26 shots, and then just seconds later, then you'll hear another one, 3 shots. I just want everybody to listen to the amount of firepower and the amount of bullets that's being thrown out into a community. Unfortunately, one person was shot. Could have been a lot more, but we'll play the audio of the ShotSpotter. You see the times, 5:43, and just seconds later, 5:44. 26 shots the first time, 3. That's a total of 29 shots that went out. We had a young man, 24 years old, that was shot. It's transported to the hospital. I believe he'll survive. This is the danger that's out here in our community with people with guns who just do not care. That was an apartment complex. Lots of people in the apartment complex. We had vehicles hit and one person shot, but just imagine those bullets flying throughout an apartment complex where you have kids, you have families, you have lots of people there. This is a very active investigation. I'm confident that we'll get those that are responsible for that. The second incident happened later last night around 9 o'clock. We get a 911 call of a home invasion, which is someone's in the house and somebody's actively breaking into the house and actually breaks into the house. Our deputies respond with K-9 unit. We start tracking the individual. The dog's following the tracks of the individual and scent. From the victim, we're able to get a name of the person that broke in. He was familiar who he was, but he doesn't live there and shouldn't have been there. Gave us the name of Antoine Mobley. He's 45 years old. We ran his criminal history real quick as the deputies were doing the track. Discovered that he had an ankle monitor on from being out on bond. From the track and the ankle monitor that led us to a vacant house. As deputies went in the house to search for him. Cody Sox, who's one of our K-9 deputies. The subject was in a room. All of a sudden, he opened the door and threw out a fireball. Now, The best description that I can give you of the fireball is what the deputy gave. It looked like a basketball size of fire was thrown at me. K-9 Deputy Cody Sox fired one round, did not hit the subject. So he shot at him but did not hit him. Deputies retreated. Mobley said that he had gasoline in the house, that he was going to burn the house down, and everybody, all the deputies that were there. Negotiators were called in. We tried talking with him. That was to no avail. Our special response team was on the scene. They used some methods to try to get him out, which included gas. He came out and then started to go back in. At that point, one of our K-9s was deployed and was able to apprehend him. He's currently in the hospital now with a dog bite. You see the different charges that we have him charged with. I want to bring out his record. Two convictions for assault, battery, high and aggravated nature. 3 burglary, second-degree convictions, simple assault, domestic violence. He's had 3 parole revocations. He's currently awaiting trial for criminal sexual assault and kidnapping charges by the City of Columbia from 2024. We arrested him on December the 5th, about a month ago, for public disorderly conduct and also for resisting arrest. Again, he was on an ankle monitor for the criminal sexual assault, which is $50,000 surety bond and an ankle monitor. He received a $5,000 bond for the assault and battery and resisting arrest. This is someone who don't need to be out on the street. His previous convictions, the fact that he's out on multiple bonds, demonstrated just how dangerous he is. Breaking into a resident last night with people there, then also trying to kill one of our deputies by throwing fire on him. It's not someone that needs to be out there on our street. So this was a Saturday night for the Richland County Sheriff's Department. This is what our deputies face constantly. The danger that's out there, but also the danger to the community. When you look at the Alcott shooting, 29 rounds fired, 1 person shot. Unfortunately, it started off with a bang with 2026. So here we are. Questions?
You mentioned before about the fireball concoction. You mentioned there was gasoline in the house. Do you know how it was made?
No, this is all happened last night. 2 major investigations going on at the same time. So I can't give you all any details and just tell you what the deputy said. It was basketball size and it was on fire, and that's what he threw at me. So we're still, again, it was a vacant house he was in. We don't know exactly what all he had, so we're still working that out.
Injuries to the officer and the K-9?
No injuries to any of our people last night, and I think the only injury he's got is when he tried to run back into the house after he was given up, and the dog got him. The dog bit him, so he's being treated for a dog bite. And then he'll be transported to the jail, and we're hoping that no bond be set on him. Again, he's currently out. Ankle monitors are nice. They help us catch them. Do they prevent crime? This shows you it doesn't. This is the 2nd time now he's been arrested while he's had an ankle monitor on. So ankle monitors are good for some things, but it's not going to prevent crimes from happening. Some people just deserve to be kept in the jail.
And do you know when this bond meeting is? When will the bond meeting be?
We don't know. He's got to get out. The burglary charge, we're hoping gets set by a circuit judge and not a magistrate. Magistrate can set some of these bonds. We're also going to ask the solicitor's office to revoke the bonds that he's on, keep him in jail where he belongs. He's a danger to the community, danger to the people whose home he broken into, danger to our deputy that he threw a fireball at, and danger to the other deputies that he threatened to.
And the shooting with the 29 rounds were fired, what should people be on the lookout for?
Just any information anybody's got. There's people who are out in that apartment complex. Just ask anybody to call Crime Stoppers and let us know. This is your community. This is your community that was exposed to all these bullets last night or yesterday afternoon. That should concern you. So hopefully somebody will help us out in what we've already got and give us some more information.
Apologies if you did state this during the presentation, but did you say a location for the second incident that occurred last night?
It was in the King Arthur Court. That's where the original call came from. All right, that it? Thank you.